Hello and welcome back. I am doing another page today. If you'd like to join, please go ahead and get everything you need. I am using some just very cheap ribbon, a picture of your choice, a backing paper of your choice, a book page, and some vellum paper. That I think will be everything. But if I missed something, I'll just note that. So I want to make a see-through pocket page. Before I actually start the page, I just need to find a page that I'm going to do that in. Maybe this page. Yeah, I think we'll do this green page as my sorry, my fairy is quite green. So I have found this book at a charity shop. It's actually fairy tales, and I'm going to use a page of this. I just want a page that's written from top to bottom. Let's do this one. I don't mind the tear marks on this side. Let me just get my page here and we'll just measure if this is going to work. It looks like it will work perfectly. Maybe no, we'll do it that way. So we are going to cut the window in this. Oh my goodness, everything's falling out. So this is the window sign. I'm just going to mark it on the back. I'm going to make my window a little bit smaller than this, but I just want to get a general idea of where I need to place her. Sorry, I'm just lining it up with a text here so that I know it's straight. It might be that I didn't cut this straight because that doesn't look straight, but we'll sort that out in a bit. So it's basically just marking around. Like I said in my previous video, I know this is easy stuff to do. I'm trying to motivate myself to get this journal done. Okay, so I'm just going to mark a little bit below that line. So I'm going to cut there. It's a Sunday morning and it looks like it's going to be a very nice day today. We're getting into summer now. It's still spring, but we're getting there. Okay, I need something to just cut this on. I won't make this video as long as the previous one, so let's see how quickly we can finish this up. I have a very cheap craft knife. I need to replace this one actually. So I'm just going to use the back of my book because I didn't bring my cutting mat out now. You'll see that this, okay, so maybe I'm going to do this with a scissor, as this cutting knife is no longer with us. It doesn't want to, doesn't want to cut nicely. In any case, but let's do this with the scissors. Okay, so there is our window cut out now, and I am inking the edges as per usual. If you don't like the flimsiness of this, just paste two copies, just paste 2 pages together and you'll have a little bit of a thicker medium to work with. Because this is quite a flimsy business. Okay, so now we will just add the vellum to the back. Throw that away. And again, you don't need to really measure out anything, just take it by eye. I just want this vellum to about there. Yeah, that will work. I'm going to ink on the vellum a little bit. Nothing crazy, just a little bit of texture. You can also add a if you have any stencils, sorry, you can also add that now. And then we're just going to use some double-sided tape to attach the vellum window here. I do not use ink on vellum, glue on vellum, because it bubbles up quite badly. So there's a tip for you. And I'm going to show you a trick now that I saw somewhere else. When done adding my double-sided tape. So this is how I do it. I measure it, or try and fit it in first, and then attach, and then take off the rest of the double-sided tape. What I should have done is just give it a good burnish, yeah. Sorry, this paper is very flimsy. Just get that down. Oh, the struggles with double-sided tape. There we go. I just need to be careful now that I don't bend this. And I did bend it. But okay, that's alright. So there's our window, and she's gonna sit right there. So we're gonna, you see, I did bend the window now. Just a quick check. If you do a window at the back of a pocket, add some washi tape over the finish there, so when you slide something in, it doesn't get stuck. So I'm just using some plain washi tape here. I'm just going to put it over that part where the vellum is attached to the paper. Nothing fancy there, it's just so that when you slide something in, it doesn't catch on that window. Okay, so I am going to add some lace to the side of that pocket. This is also just very cheap lace. And what I like to do with this lace is cut it in half. Yeah, I'm going to add 2 layers of lace there. So it's going to be like that and like that. So let's get that on there. See if this glue is going to... No, I thought so. I thought it's made. I'll use the big... Ideally, I would have wanted to use that smaller one because I don't want loads and loads of glue on here. Now, I don't have anything special for adding laces and fabrics to paper. I just use my normal glue, and we're going to add it like so. Ugh, I want a bit more to the edge because I want to add the other one. Is this very skew? I'm sorry. And where's my other one now? And I want to add that there just for a little bit of extra interest. My fingers are full of glue now, so the ribbon is sticking to my hand and not the paper. I'm a bit upset about that, but I think we can add flowers and stuff there. Okay, I'm just going to trim this off. Trim that off. So there's that done. And we are going to now add her to our page. I did bend this page, you're going to see, but we're going to add this window now, and that won't be a problem. It will hide it completely. Okay, another good trick is when you glue something, hold your thumb on the part you don't want to glue. I don't know if it's happened to you where you want to glue a pocket and then you glue the wrong side, but this actually helps to prevent that. So if you hold the paper on the part that you not want to glue, it helps you remember. We're going to add her to the page. I'm just lining up our eye here, nothing fancy. And because this is wet glue, we have some time to move it around. So full of glue. It seems like I need to get this page out of the way. Okay. What I did forget to do is glue on the ink on the outsides, but it's too late for that now. So we'll just work with what we have. And now we're just going to make a little journaling page to insert there, and she's going to sit like that. And I love these kinds of, and I need to wait for this to dry. I just peeled off the whole thing. Okay, so we're going to put this to one side, wait for it to dry, and we are just going to create a nice and sturdy journal tag. Let me see, I've got another piece here. I think that will work a little bit better. Now I'm just going to cut this piece down. I think that's good. We are inking before we paste it. I don't know, I just love the way the ink kind of, it just finishes up your page. I've also taken out some greenery that was a good cut. Did you see that? That fits on there perfectly. Okay, I want to add this to the front. I did buy some new glue, but I need to finish up this bottle first. We are almost there. As you can see, I might actually go and grab my new glue in a minute. Let's see if that's enough glue. Okay, so I think this might have been enough glue. And we've messed everything up as per normal. And we are just going to add our scraping paper here. And we shall add her there. I really just need to get some scrap paper to put at the bottom of this. Okay. Sorry, I just grabbed a old magazine here so that I can actually glue without worrying. But like I say, I like to use these. It's not only are you saving a bit of glue, but you get a finer distribution of glue, and that helps for stuff to not bubble up or crinkle up from the wet glue. Is this not skew? Yep, it is. Oh my goodness. And it seems like she's stuck. Yep, I'm not going to get her off now. Okay, so just measure up before you glue down. She is a bit skew, but we are gonna have to go with that. Aye. I need a little bit more glue there in the one corner. I don't know if you saw now. There we go. I just need to add a little bit more glue here. I swear I now try to pick her up. I love these fairies. And we're going to add a little tab. Now I cut this beforehand to save some time. And I've added a little jump ring in there because I do think I'm going to add something on that. And you can decide where you want your tab to be. I've glued it down a bit far. I think that's a good place for my page. Okay, let's put some glue on there. And I'm just going to add this. This is just to get your little... What I didn't do is I didn't add something to the back now. Oh goodness. Okay, so we'll leave this blank. Maybe I'll do some stenciling on here so that it doesn't look as plain. But because I was trying to make this video a bit shorter, I forgot to do that now, and it happens to the best of us. And we are just going to add it to the pocket, and I'll show you how pretty this looks. There we go. A pretty little pocket. And like I said, I might still, because I made that mess there, I might still add, sorry for the arm there, I might still add something there. Maybe a few leaves and a flower. And I might even add this, maybe on the vellum, maybe there at the top. I have to have a think about that still. But yeah, this is the page that I wanted to add today. Thank you for watching if you're still with me. Like I said, this is just a very quick page to do when you don't have a lot of stuff even, and you don't need any special equipment for this. Scissors is gonna be fine. Scissors and glue. Thank you guys. Bye.